Share it out, share it out, share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Andy, come in the box. Andy, Stacky, get in the box. Please, get in the box. Andy, in the box. Stacky, in the box. Request a box right now. Request a box. Request a box right now. Request a box.
Just so I can...
Request a box. Request a box. Hey, guess what? Everybody share this live. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Stacky.
Yes, honey.
I just got off the phone with Devin's sister, Megan.
Okay.
Okay? Devin never, ever, ever stabbed Crystal. He never bashed her teeth in. He never went to prison.
Okay.
They were not together. They were not together for 9 years, and they were never engaged.
All right.
Anybody over there in Pastor Petty's live? Crystal. Devin's sister called me. You lied. Devin never was engaged to you when he passed away. You were not engaged. You were not together for 9 years. He did not bash your teeth in. Also, she did confirm that, yes, you have done illegal smugs.
Well, the truth is out.
The truth is out. And she said you called her in a panic mode. Panicked. Because you knew that we were going to find out the truth. Devin's sister, Megan, called me. And instead of you walking away because we were figuring out the truth, we were finding out the truth, you decided to go over to Pastor Petty's live and to spew all of these lies that you're spewing to cover your ass. The man that you told us that, and the person that was, that stabbed you was Cameron. It was not Devin. Stacky, did she not tell us that Devin was the one that stabbed her?
I was not in that live. I
Yes,
think
it was Pam. Yep, Pam was in there. Jason was in. Yep, Jason was in there. Pam was in there. Bob was in there.
Damn.
I didn't know any of this. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy because she's in full panic mode and she's over there in Pastor Petty's live and she's over there spewing all kinds of fucking lies is what she's doing because she knew we were catching her in shit.
Let me see if I can get a hold of Pam.
Get a hold of Pam because Pam will tell you because
Okay,
Pam knows the family.
Okay, give me a minute.
Yep, get Pam in here. Jason, are you in here? So just so you know, Crystal, I just spoke to Devin's sister. She called me and she told me that Devin and you were never engaged. And the story that you told us the day that he unalived himself, the part where you said that he held the pew-pew up to your chin and that he had pulled the trigger, she said that was the first she ever heard of that story. That was the first that you heard of that story. Oh, and also your 14-year-old son, you do not have custody of. So while you're over there in Pastor Petty's live spewing all of these lies, I spoke to Devin's sister. And you've been MIA for a few days and you've been in freak out mode. You've been in freak out mode. And so now you're over there in Pastor Petty's live, over there talking all of this bullshit in all of these lives, which I could give two shits about. And we were all trying to keep this quiet. We were all going to try to let it go, and we weren't going to question all of your lies anymore because things weren't adding up. Were they, Stacky?
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't adding up.
No, they weren't.
And I wasn't the only one that had questions. There was other people in the group that were questioning things. Honest to God. You know what, Stacky? I knew she was going to do this. I knew that she was going to do this. I knew that she was going to go out here and she was going to try to be messy with it, and said she could not walk away, could she?
Nope.
And I told her that I just figured that this friendship was not aligning anymore and I wanted to end the friendship. But now Crystal's in freakout mode. Had I posted anything? Have I posted any videos of Crystal? Have I spoken on Crystal? Have I spoken bad on Crystal?
Nope, none of us.
None of us have. None of us have. But yet you're out here on TikTok. And by the way, Devin's sister knows what you're doing.
She might want to stop.
Devin's sister knows what you're doing. And also, there is still questions of what happened that day, Crystal. But you told us that you were engaged and you were with him for 9 years. You told us that Devin bashed your teeth in. You said that Devin stabbed you. You said that Devin went to prison, and his sister confirmed that was a lie. I don't know who Nicole is. I don't know who Nicole is. But I will say this. I will say this as far as this goes. Let me take a look here. I'm going to look on Stacky. Could you look? What is my username again?
Hang on. Underscore just JUST dot Shannon underscore.
Okay, give me 1 second. You still there? Okay. Yeah.
I'm just watching the door.
I'm just trying to get Pam. I want to get Pam on here. I sure do.
I called her twice.
I really want to get Jason in here.
All right, hang on.
Try to get Jason in here, because Jason was in there when Crystal was the one that made me tell you guys the story, because she didn't want to tell you guys.
Jason's on, so I just shared it to him.
Okay, I just want to see if Jason can come up in here and Jason can confirm.
Okay. And who other mods you got in here?
I don't know if Mike is in here. If you could share it out to Mike.
Okay. And do you have JoJo mod in this one right now?
Yep, I do. Yep, JoJo is a mod as well.
Okay.
But I will say this, Crystal. I did speak with Megan, Devin's sister. And you and Devin were never engaged. He never bashed your teeth in like you told me, or you told us. He never stabbed you. He never went to prison. You were not together for 9 years. There are still questions as of what happened that day, but the story that you told us, that I told Megan on the phone when she called me, oh, I know she's going off on me, because even Devin's sister said that she is a complete and utter psycho. And she has been in freak out mode for a couple of days. And like I said, Stacky and I, none of us have even spoken about Christabel. None of us have even spoken about this. But she's over there spewing lies on me. She's over there telling lies on me. The only reason why she is in freak out mode right now is because Stacky, she got what? She got caught.
Yep.
She got caught in her lies. I really wish Pam was awake right now.
Well, she should be. I mean,
Did you try calling her?
yeah, I'll call her again. Hang on.
Okay. I know she's probably threatening me, but what is she threatening from? I'm only telling you guys what she told us. She told us. This is what not only did she tell me, she told a group of people. And also with Andrew, yeah, we did. Pam and I did call. We did call the facility because we were in question about who called the facility on Andrew. Okay.
What up?
Hey, Jason. Quick question. Remember when Crystal had me tell you guys the story?
Yeah,
About-
on a group call?
Yeah, on the group call?
Yeah.
Right. Did she, when I told that story, did she not say that she was stabbed and he had beat her and smashed her teeth in?
Yeah.
Okay. She told us that they were together for 9 years
Uh-huh.
and they were engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And she also told us that he had pulled up the gun underneath her chin and the gun went off, or it clicked, it didn't go off, and then he stepped away and then he unalived himself in front of her.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first time that his sister had ever heard that story.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
she said that was the first time she'd ever heard that story. And she said that Crystal called her in a panic.
Yeah, what's crazy is she's over there telling Petty that that she's talking to her, the Megan and all that. That's crazy.
No, you're not, Crystal. No, you're not. No, you're not, Crystal.
She's not even talking to Megan. Megan, you were just talking to her.
I literally have the call. You know how you get a call on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
she called me through Facebook.
I know, you were talking to her right now.
Yeah, I was just talking to Devin's sister, Crystal. She told me that you were a liar and that you were manipulative. And when you told us that you had never done a rugs, she said that's a lie.
I can't believe she's over there just making up all this stuff.
Yes, she is making up all this stuff,
Just-
Jason,
just
because
for-
she's in freak out mode.
She's doing to you what everybody else in the past has done.
Exactly.
You can't handle it, so they got to come and make up all these lies.
Yes.
And then try to.
Yes.
And then Petty's over there believing it all like a dumb idiot.
Yes, she is. And she's over there talking about us right now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Talking about me? What? She had nothing to say about me.
She's talking about all of us. But what I'm saying is that this is the story that, remember how she told me she wanted me to tell the story because she was so hysterical she couldn't tell it?
Yeah.
And she couldn't get her words out?
I don't know why she didn't just leave this alone.
Why didn't she leave it alone? We weren't even talking on it.
Like I like Crystal. She's cool. I don't understand why she's over there doing this.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. But what I do think
Well,
to you,
at least at least if you're over there, at least say the truth, not make stuff up.
Right. Is it guilt? Because
no.
you're over there going to Petty because you know I'm at it with Petty right now. That's why you're doing this.
This
But you
internet's
had no problems.
crazy.
Crystal, you had no problems a few days ago when you were live streaming Petty's pictures.
My pop teeth due to drugs, but people, I honestly, I've never, do I like to drink? Hell yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Hey, tell me why she has the 2015 charge for possession. And his sister confirmed that yes, she has done them.
Okay.
And if
Side
you
note.
and if you've done rugs, we all have.
That's
Big
fine,
deal.
Crystal. But Crystal, you're over the one being messy. We never even brought this to TikTok. You're the one that brought this to TikTok. You're doing exactly what everybody else is doing. And Megan literally said that you were not engaged to Devin. And the person that you said is the who stabbed you was Cameron. It wasn't Devin. And you told us that he smashed your teeth in and he went to prison because he beat you within an inch of your life. And you told us that you guys were together for 9 years.
He's a cult leader. Okay.
So okay, I want to talk about the money.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. I don't know who Stacy's mom is. Exactly. But I just want you to know that Megan or Crystal, the story that you told us the day of what happened, Devin's sister said this was the first time she had ever heard that. That she had ever heard that story about you guys, him holding the pew pew on your chin. And it's the fact that you're on here. I would have never brought this onto TikTok, but the fact that you're over there in Pastor Petty's live doing what you're doing, it says that you're in freak out mode and you're over there in Pastor Petty's live doing what you're doing because you're wanting to do dirty. And just like Megan told me on the phone, you're in freak out mode. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. But you're the one over there being messy with this and bringing all of this stuff up. But the stories that you told us were not true.
Hey, Crystal, just stop, dude. You're at least go tell the truth over there. You know, I mean, just say the truth of what the way it is. Don't make stuff up. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, Jason. It is crazy because none of us have spoken on it. We all let it all go. We weren't even talking about it. We were all letting it go. We were just gonna wash your hands, but now she's over there with Pastor Petty because she knows that we're in it with Pastor Petty.
People are like, oh well, she went to your dead boyfriend's sister, they're making that a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know the lady, so people know her. Pam, Pam knows that family. So
Pam knows that family, Crystal.
It's not like you're going digging up, people from the past. You're not doing that. You already know people who know the family. So it's everybody that's making comments right here saying, "Oh, you went to the sister of the dead guy." It's not like that. It's not like she just went to go dig up some family.
No, it wasn't. We didn't go over there to dig up some stuff. We weren't digging into Crystal. It was it was the fact that we were getting one side of the story, and there's a man that's no longer here on earth, and we don't know what she was saying, and she was telling us a lot of stuff that thought we didn't know what was true.
So this girl Megan, or the sister,
Yeah.
basically, one of Sassy's mods, Pam, she knows that whole family of Crystal, like literally lives in the same town or whatever.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, her husband.
So it's not like she's pulling up stuff out of the past or anything. She lives it. This girl lives in that town, and there's
Pam's daughter.
Yeah,
hung out with Crystal.
Yeah, so it's not like what people are thinking. She's making it look like this is all.
You're making it look like that we were out here digging stuff up. We were literally even Pam's daughter was questioning it because you told us that you didn't do rugs, but it was confirmed with Devin's sister that you have.
I mean, if you have, big deal.
If you have, that's whatever. That was not every. It is what it is. There's people that whatever.
I used to like doing them too.
You know, she's over there. Jason, here's the thing. She's over there because she's in freak out mode. Nobody has spoken on her. Nobody has said anything on her, nor have I posted any videos on her.
Hey, what is this? What is this she's saying about some email that somebody threatened the FBI or something like that? Did you hear that?
No.
So she's saying she has an email right now that she got an email this morning from some name, and it was saying something about they were the FBI or something like that.
No, I don't know what she's talking about, Jason.
She's saying that you basically made up a different account.
She's saying I made a fake account pretending to be the FBI.
Yes. So basically, people over there are telling her to go down and report it now because that's a criminal offense and all that. You didn't do that, right?
Jason.
I know. I'm just asking you. Put it out there.
No, wait. Do you know who I contacted when I was dealing with that cyber stalking shit?
Yeah.
I submitted a form over 2 months ago when that shit was happening to me.
Right. Well,
I submitted a form. Crystal, nobody submitted a form to FBI. What are you talking about?
Hey, so people over there like coddling her, like, oh yeah, just take this, go down to the FBI or go down to your authorities tomorrow and file a report on Shannon for.
That's fine. Go ahead, go ahead, Crystal. You go ahead, Crystal, and you go ahead and give them my name. You give them everything that you can, sweetheart, and you have them pull up my IP address. Because, baby girl, I have never contacted the FBI. I never contacted you through any type of other email.
She's also saying that you're the one that called what's his name?
No. Me and Pam wanted to see how easy it would be to call the facility. Did we not, Stacky?
Oh, but the original one you didn't do, of course.
No, we did not do the original one. We called the facility. No, we didn't, Stacky, and you can attest to that, correct?
Yes.
Correct. We did not call the facility after Andrew got contacted. Me and Pam found out, we found out what facility he was at, and we tried calling the facility to see how easy it was to contact the facility. Okay, that's what Pam and I did.
So she's telling everybody over there that was the original call.
No, it was not, Crystal. No, it was not, Crystal.
Hoodridge is in the box now.
What?
When she said that
Hoodridge is in the box.
Threats towards her, and then
who's the craziest?
On her profile.
Hoodridge is in Petty's live with Crystal.
Go ahead and mute it, because I'm not going to listen to all that bullshit. We're not going to listen to that, because over here we're adults. Okay, over here we have adult conversations.
Yes, I just wanted you to know. So.
The page they brought up.
And it's wait. She also says y'all haven't given Andrew any of the money, and you're holding over $1,000.
Of course not. It's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet.
No. It's not $1,000. It's not $1,000. Stacky, is it $1,000?
No, ma'am, it's not.
No, it's not, Crystal.
Andrew is getting his money, you guys.
He's getting his money. And Crystal, it is not $1,000. And I don't know why you're over there talking about donations, because you never donated.
She didn't donate?
No, she did not, Andrew.
Oh, come on, man.
No, she did not. So she's over there spewing lies about the donations and me holding 1,000, but I can attest Pam and Stacky know exactly how much. And Stacky, is it $1,000?
No, ma'am, it's not.
No, it is not.
He's gonna get the money, dude. Come on, people. It's crazy.
Exactly. She's over there spewing all of these lies, and you guys in here know the truth.
It's not even Christmas yet. Why would he have it already? It's not even Christmas yet.
Because here's the thing, Jeremy, you said it's hospice. Why not give it to him now? Because actually I have 1 or 2 other people I'm waiting to donate, and Andrew already knows this. Andrew knows everything. Andrew knows everything. Have we shared this out to Andrew, Stacky?
I will do it right now.
Could you please share that out to Andrew and tell him to come in here, please?
Andrew is always part of our groups.
Pam, get in the box now, Pam. Get in the box, Pam.
Hey, go ahead and drop me now.
Okay. That's correct. That's correct, Stacky. She's over there. She is in panic mode. But people over here, you need to know that these are adults. These are grown women over here that know the truth. Pam, can you request the box, please? Yeah. It's serious. It's serious. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So Crystal's over there in Pastor Petty's live.
What?
Yes, she's telling him that
Now
we
she's
have
with
raised.
Dana.
Yep,
What?
she's over there telling them that we raised over $1,000 and we are withholding it from Andrew. Is that a lie?
That is absolutely a lie.
We have not raised over $1,000, have we?
No, we have not.
Okay. And did Crystal not tell us in the story that Devin, her fiance, stabbed her and bashed her teeth in and beat her up so severely and beat her up for 9 years?
Absolutely, she did say that.
Correct. And do you know that I spoke with Devin's sister, Megan, and she confirmed that her and Devin were never together for 9 years? That Devin never stabbed her. Crystal said it was Cameron. And also Devin never bashed her teeth in.
Holy shit.
We knew this, Pam.
I know this. I know. I just woke up, y'all.
Pam. And Pam, and here's another thing. She's trying to say that we reached out and we have been digging into her life.
I don't
this
care about
whole
her
time.
life. That's too much drama. I don't care about her life.
Right. And what did we do when we did? We walked away, right?
Yes, we did.
So now that she knows that I'm in it with Petty, she's over there in Petty's live and she's lying. And Pam, did you and I not call Andrew's facility to see if it was going to be easy to get a hold of him?
You cannot get a hold of him easily.
Right, correct. And so Crystal is saying that we're the ones that called Andrew's facility pretending to be his parents.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
This is stupid.
Yes. And then also she's trying to say that that basically she's basically telling everybody the complete opposite. And then she's trying to say that I made up a fake account pretending to be the FBI.
What?
Yes.
She must love drama.
And has she not been off the app for a few days? Nobody's heard a word from her?
Absolutely.
And we have not even spoken on Crystal. We haven't even brought it in on the platform.
No, I thought everything was fine.
Right. And then, so I was sleeping and I got a call and it was Megan and she called me through TikTok, or not TikTok, through Facebook. And I missed it. I called her back. Right. And I asked her those questions and she said that when I told her that Crystal told us the day that Devin passed away, that Crystal told us that he got the pew, he held it under Crystal's chin. Did she not say this?
She did say this.
And that the gun went off or didn't go off, and then Devin stepped away and, whatever.
Realized what he had done, so then he ended up turning the gun to himself.
Yeah, his sister said that was the first time that she had heard that story.
Wow.
That was Devin's sister. And also, Crystal, she says you guys were never engaged. And you're out here lying on a whole deceased man, saying that he stabbed you, that he held a pew underneath your chin, that he beat. Did she not tell us she lost her teeth because he bashed them in?
Yes, she did.
Yes. And she also told us that he beat her through the whole 9 years that they were together.
Yes, she did. And he went to prison.
And she told us that he went to prison, and his sister confirmed that was not true.
I cannot believe this.
Neither can Jason. Neither can Jason. And here's the thing is I don't know who's streaming me. I don't care who's streaming me. Crystal, you have decided to do this because I don't know why. I don't know why you're in panic mode. We all collectively, we all just walked away and we never spoke on you. We never brought it to the platform. We never made a video about it. And the only reason why you're over there in Pastor Petty's box is because we're at it with Pastor Petty. And that's the only reason why you're doing this. And you're doing everything else that my ex-mods have done. And you're over there making in cahoots with Dana and Hood Rich and everyone else. But you're the one over there being messy. You got caught in lies. You got caught in lies. You got caught in things that weren't true. And even Devin's sister, Megan, confirmed that you have done rugs. And you told us that you never have, that you only drank alcohol. And you're out here being messy. And I don't care if you're over there spreading all of those lies on Pastor Petty's side, Crystal. But you had a lot of people that cared for you. You had a lot of people that cared for you and that had a heart for you. And you're over there showing text messages and you're over there being dirty and you're over there doing all of these things. I really, really, really feel sorry for you, Crystal. I truly do. And you're out here doing all of this mess. And I want you to know that Megan, Devin's sister, said that you're opening something up back again. You were out here spewing lies on a man that's no longer on this earth. And I don't know who's saying it's hospice. Why not give it to him now? Because we have some other donations that are coming in, by the way. And why you're worried about that, I don't know. That's none of your business. But Andrew knows. Thank you. But Crystal,
we will show you the proof, people. Jesus.
But Crystal, you're over there being totally messy and you're over there doing all of this stuff. Why don't you tell everybody the $100 that I gave you for your birthday? Why don't you tell everybody the $65 that I gave you when you told me a story about how you didn't have any money in your bank? How many times did I send you $35 because you lost all of your counts and you wanted to buy followers? Pam, did I show you those receipts?
Yes, you did.
And you're over there being messy and you're sitting there saying that we raised over $1,000, which that is a lie. You're over there spewing all of those lies, Crystal, and you're out here being messy. And I will just say now, Crystal, any of these friendships that you had, that you thought that you had, it's all going to be it's terrible. Okay, Stacy, I got your text message. What does that mean?
It's coming. I just had to send it separately.
Okay.
That was what was on the green screen of Petty.
Okay. I will just say this, Crystal. Nobody is trying to she messaging, Stacky?
Watch it.
What was it, hon?
What did you say?
That was on the back of Petty's green screen that Crystal shared with him.
But who was that to?
She sent it to Pastor Petty, but I don't
But
know.
who-
She said
but
it was
who was
you and
that?
her. She said it was you and her.
That's, what do you mean?
She's saying that that's what you and her were texting back and forth about. She sent that to Pastor Petty as a receipt, and he put it up on his green screen. But it doesn't show any time dates, which is funny. Yeah. Yep.
I'm loving this for you, Crystal. I am. And it's so funny though, is you have been gone for several days. And I'm sure, like I said, Devin's sister Megan said that you called. That you called and you were in freak out mode. And while you're over there showing whatever it is that you're showing, it proves nothing. It proves nothing. It just proves that we were all right. Right, Pam?
Yes, because I don't know. I mean, this is really stupid because she told you the story, and then she had all of us in the group, and she had you tell us the story what she had just told you about Devin.
Right. And see, you know what she's trying to do right now? She's trying to backtrack. She's trying to backpedal. She's trying to show all of this stuff. She's trying to show all of this. But Crystal, you told me that I triggered your trauma because of what I went through. And you've done nothing but say that I affected your mental health. But your mental health was all over the place before that. And you're the one that came into my live totally drunk. Oh, I'm sure Brooklyn Girl's over there. Why would Brooklyn Girl not be over there? Jason? You know Brooklyn Girl, the one that did the page? The Reddit page, the one that harassed me? Whoever, that's what I'm saying. The one that did the Reddit page, the Brooklyn Girl over there, she's over there in Pastor Petty's box. The one who stalked and harassed me for months, she's now over there in Pastor Petty's box. Keep showing them, Crystal. Crystal, keep showing the text messages. Keep showing all those text messages because those are the text messages that I sent you. As far as those recent text messages that I sent you. The one where I did send Mike clothes and I told you and I also told Mike, and did I not tell you, Pam, that I got him stuff for his birthday because he's a single father of 4 kids?
Yes.
Yes. Me too.
So she's basically showing the last few text messages that we sent. And she's trying to say that I called Devin's parents. Did I ever call Devin's parents?
No, you never did.
I never called Devin's parents. Nobody ever called Devin's parents. I had a few questions that I asked his sister. That's what I did. And so, Crystal, when you're all done with this, Crystal, when you're out here having your little fun, when you're out here getting it all out of your system, you go ahead and do that, honey, because all of us over here, Stacky, Pam, Jason, Mike, Andrew, Bob, we all know the truth because you're the one that told us the story.
We wouldn't know it if she didn't tell it.
We didn't know your story until you told it. We didn't make this story up, Crystal. You made the story up. You told us that you were engaged to Devin for 9 years. You told us that Devin bashed your teeth in. You told us Devin stabbed you. You told us all of this stuff. That's what I don't understand. And of course you're going to have Serena Johnson over there. Of course you're going to have Hoodrich over there. These are the same women that had everything to do with the Reddit page that you helped to get take down. And now you're over there conversating with them. Yes, you're over there with Kai now. So now all the women over there, Kai, I wish Megan was on live. Is Megan on here? Andy, is Megan on?
No, Popular Demand is in.
Popular and Demand. Can you get Megan in here, please? Because Kai and Jay Cruz left because they couldn't stand the fact that I was friends with Megan. And they were pissed off that I was friends with Megan. And that's why they left. That's why they left. And it's so funny because I've not talked to Jay Cruz. I've not talked to Kai. I've not talked to any of these women in several months. And I find it funny now that Crystal is reconnecting with them because of all of this. Gotcha, Jason. As far as this goes, hold on, Andy. I got you. I got you, Andy. There you go. All I'm going to say is this, is Crystal, you're over there being messy and you're over there talking about all of this stuff and nobody was even going to bring this to the surface. No one was even going to talk about it. We were all just going to take your story as what it was. And we were all going to move forward. Pam hadn't talked about it. Stacky hadn't talked about it. Jason hadn't talked about it. Mike hadn't talked about it. Bob hadn't talked about it. Andrew hadn't talked about it. None of us had talked about it. We haven't even spoken on you since you left and since you removed your accounts. And now all of a sudden you're in there spewing all of these lies on everything. And if it's to save your face, I don't know why you're telling complete strangers your story when they didn't know your story. Because unlike you, Crystal, I would have never aired this out on TikTok. Ever. But It's the fact that you were in panic mode, just like Devin's sister said. You've been freaking out, and you decided for some whatever reason that you were going to do, you were going to do this stunt today. And you can go over there to Pastor Petty's side, and you can go ahead and spew all of these lies and show whatever it is that you want to show. But you know, I think you're in panic mode is because I think you feel guilty. But we know the truth. We know that you were not engaged. We know that Devin did not bash your teeth in. Devin did not go to prison. Devin did not stab you. And you're out here telling lies on a man that's no longer here on this earth. And that will always say more about you than it will ever say about me. And I guess that's what happens when you meet somebody on the internet. You think you know them, and you think you can get to know them. And it was only a few days ago, Crystal, you called me your best friend. Did she not, Stacky? Did she not, Pam?
Yes, she did.
How many times over and over did she say, I was her best friend? I was her best friend.
Every time we talk.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time we talked, you told everybody that I was your best friend. And you're over there doing this. And as far as I'm concerned, you're no better than Serena. You're no better than Hoodrich. You're no better than Jay Cruz. You're no better than any of those people. But I will tell you the reason why Kai and Jay Cruz left is because they didn't want me to deal with Megan. They didn't want me to associate with Megan. And that's why they stepped away. Now, what you don't know is that if you really wanted me to be dirty, Crystal, and Kai and Jay Cruz, if you really wanted me to be dirty, how about I go back and retrieve all the messages that y'all said in the WhatsApp conversation? But you know why I won't ever do that? Because that's not who I am. You're a liar. You're a manipulator. And it's really, really sad that you lied on a man that unalived himself. You're lying on a man. And when his sister heard, when I told her the story that you told us, she said that you were literally reopening everything. And they're still questioning what happened that day, Crystal. And maybe you could have allegedly or possibly played a part in his unaliving. I know, isn't it sad, JoJo? Isn't it sad that she had me believing that this guy, this Devin guy, was a monster? She had us all believing that this guy was a terrible, horrible person. And to find out that his sister called me on the phone and told me it was a lie. And all I was trying to do is I just wanted to clear up some things. We were, you know, like I said, I mean, Pam, your daughter knew Crystal, right? It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that this is what TikTok has come to. This is a shame that everybody wants to go to a different platform. And now you're over there, Crystal, just as far as the thing goes with that, Georgia, What we had in question is there were some things that were not lining up, right, Stacky, as far as her story goes.
Yes.
There were some things that weren't adding up, and I just wanted to ask her a couple of questions. I never called Devin's parents. I never contacted his parents. And it wasn't until I guess Crystal called her freaking out because Crystal was not able to attend the funeral. The family did not want her there. And I don't know about y'all, but the story that she told us that she was with him for 9 years, and she told us it was because he had mental health issues, but we don't know the truth. But I will say the story that Crystal told us and that I relayed to his sister, she said that was the first that she had ever heard of that story. Um, you know, I know that she thinks she's over there and she's doing something. And I know that she thinks she's having her moment right now. But I know Crystal, and I know when she gets in that high-strung mood and that high-strung place that she gets in, you know when she pops off, Stacky? No, Nacho Nurse has not been with me. I don't know, it's been a couple of weeks because I guess she's been busy. She just hasn't been around. Um, Nacho Nurse hasn't been on TikTok as far as that goes. So, um, yeah, so what are your thoughts, Stacky?
I'm just blown away that she had a fit when it was done to you.
Right,
So why would you turn around and
right,
do it to you?
right,
And that's just
right,
not right.
right.
That's not right.
So she's over there. Like I said, Crystal threw a fit when it was happening to me, and she hated that it was happening to me. And yet I never did this to her, but she's over there doing it to me. And that's all I got to say on that. Um I mean, Andy, do you think this is wild?
I'm blown away. I had no clue.
Yeah, right? I mean, if you found out somebody that you thought you trusted and you knew made a lie about something like that, would you be upset?
Beyond upset.
Beyond upset?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
beyond.
And would it make you question if you could trust that person?
Very much so.
And then if that person's like, let's say, their sister reached out to you and told you that all they told you was a lie and it wasn't true, especially when it was an unaliving.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that made that person out to be a complete monster.
Pathological liar, monster.
Right. And the only reason why we had questioned with Crystal with everything is because when she had come into that live and she went off the hinges and she was screaming at Dana and Crystal, not Crystal, but Skittles, she actually went in and unblocked them.
We're not talking about Monster. Monster needs to stop. We're not talking about Monster, so The questions about her can stop. I don't know about any of these.
You guys are going to be sitting over there, and I don't know if Pastor Petty knows this or not, but your lives are recorded. And if you have anybody over there threatening me, I mean, it's all recorded. All of it. And Crystal, if you're over there threatening to pull up and you're threatening to come to my address and you're doing all of this and you're doing all of that, I mean, it's easy. It's easy. So that was Brooklyn girl that was over there. That Brooklyn girl, the one that had the Reddit page. Yeah. So that's fine, Jojo. And like I said, Crystal and I will say Petty, if you are having anybody in your box, Delamy. Yeah. So I will just say this as far as those mods go, Kai, J. Cruz, Delani, Serena Johnson, all of them. Yeah. All of those people, like I said, Kai and J. Cruz left because they didn't like the fact that I was associated with Megan. Delani got unmodded because she kept doxing addresses. They kept doxing addresses. And she knew that. That's when I was covering the whole Josh and Ida thing. And Delani was doxing people, full-blown addresses. Jay Cruz, who was over there sitting in the box with Serena Johnson. Jay Cruz doxed Serena Johnson's full-blown address on a live. And now they're over there sitting in a box together. Is that not wild to y'all? Do y'all not see what Crystal did? I mean, she went ahead and she got a hold of Delani. She got a hold of Kai. She got a hold of Jay Cruz. Yeah. And it's the same people that were over there dealing with the Reddit page, the one that Crystal worked so hard to get taken down. And as far as me going over there, I'm not going to go over to Pastor Petty's live.
You have more class.
That's
Don't
a
do
trap.
I exactly, Andy. I have way more class. You guys, I haven't talked to you guys in months. Delani, I haven't talked to you. Kai, I haven't talked to you. Jay Cruz, I haven't talked to you. All of you guys, Serena Johnson, I haven't spoken to you. And Crystal, while you're over there sitting in that box, you have trash talked every single one of them. Every single one of those women that you are sitting up there in a box in is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know why they're sitting there talking about my marriage. And I will say this. At this point in time, you guys are comical. You guys do know that Pastor Petty is feeding on into this drama. And this is what he does. And Crystal, when you wake up tomorrow and you come down from whatever high it is that you're on, sweetheart, you're going to feel like complete shit. And I also remember that you had also said to Mike that you were so glad that you were happy that his dad died. And so, you know, we had a question as to the whole unaliving with Devin. And you know why? Because you told us how much trauma you had and PTSD you had. But tell me why in your Facebook photos you're holding a gun with your nephew or whoever child it is shooting a pew pew. So I guess the goal of the day for Serena and Crystal is to make me cry. That's their goal. Oh, it is. I know. So anyway, you're not going to see me cry, Crystal, and you're not going to see me cry, Kai, or Serena, or Jay Cruz, or any of y'all that are over there. But I just find it wild. I truly do. And you know what I'm going to do after this? I have to go to work at 5:30, and I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to keep living my life. And I know who my real friends are. I know who my real friends are. I know who I can trust, and it's taken me a long time. And you know the thing is that as much shit as I've been through with Megan. Bob, could you come in the box, please? He's another one of my mods. Okay. Okay.
Hey there.
So you do know what's going on, right?
No.
Okay, so Crystal's over there in Pastor Petty's box.
Oh shit.
Yep. But I just want to inform you, Bob. So do you remember when Crystal had me tell you guys the story about what had happened, what her fiance did to her?
Yes, ma'am.
And did she not have me say that he had bashed her teeth in and beat her to an inch of her life and had gone to prison?
She did.
And that they were together for 9 years?
She did.
And that he held a pew pew to her chin and it didn't go off, and then he shot himself?
Correct.
Well, his sister called me, Megan, and she said that that was the first that she had ever heard of that, and that her and Devin were never engaged. And remember how she said that she was stabbed?
Mm-hmm.
Devin did not stab her. Apparently it was some guy named Cameron. But Devin never went to prison, and Devin never bashed her teeth in, and yeah, that whole story she told us was a lie.
Alrighty then. Well, that answers a lot of questions about what's happened.
Because there was a lot of questions, right?
There was.
Right. And there was multiple people that had questions, right? It wasn't just me.
Correct.
Okay. So, Crystal, you can sit there and say that it was just me, but it wasn't. And Bob has no reason to lie, neither does Stacky. So, but yeah, pretty much the whole story that she told us was a lie.
Imagine that.
Yep. But she's
I mean-
over there. Oh, and she told them that I have raised over $1,000 for Andrew, and I'm refusing to send it to him.
That is not correct.
But yet I love how she's sitting there talking about this money for Andrew, but yet she never donated. So,
Okay.
but she's over there.
I'm
Yep,
gonna
Yep.
say something, and I could be incorrect.
Okay.
Last I knew, it was around $360.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
It was never 1,000. It was 360 to the last of my knowledge.
Yes, correct. So, but yeah, so she's over there because she knows that, I'm kind of going at it with Petty, right? So she went and got all my ex mods. She went and got Kai. She went and got J. Crew. She went and got Serena. She's got Hood Rich over there.
Okay, well, there's a reason why they're all exes.
Right?
I mean, I don't know them, but I know there's a reason why they're exes.
And did you not even have hesitation that she was going to do this?
I've questioned you multiple times on this.
And we haven't even spoken on Crystal in a few days.
We've not.
We've not even brought her up.
And we've never talked ill on Crystal. We've never
Nope.
said anything bad on Crystal.
No.
We've all wished Crystal has the best life possible.
Yep.
It's just things were not aligning.
Correct. And like I said, Bob, I guess Serena and Crystal's go for the day is to make me cry.
Well, I don't think that's going to work, and it's going to happen.
She
We
got
know
caught
the
in a
truth.
lie. And
We
what's
know the
really
truth.
sad- right. And what's really sad is that she lied on a man that is deceased, and she made him out to look and be like a whole monster. And Bob, he wasn't.
Wow.
So, oh, is she showing the text messages? Is she showing? Yep.
Her goal is to make you finish what you didn't. Wow. I will say this on my own. Again, nobody has ever said anything bad on Crystal. We, as a group, have never spewed lies on her, nor do we have any intention. We all just wish that this would end peacefully and Crystal would go away. There was never any ill intent towards Crystal whatsoever.
And I know that she's over there, and I know that she's showing text messages. And as far as what happened with me and Jason, number two, we all had this thing going on as Zaddy
Correct.
and Crystal, exactly. So this right here was all a joke. And as far as that goes, Crystal, you are sitting there flashing your boobies, showing your stomach, playing all of this stuff, telling Jason, calling him Zaddy and all of this stuff. And you're sitting here, and we were all sitting there laughing and joking as it was a joke. And you know this, and everybody else knows this. And everybody knows when it comes to all of this, how we would all talk shit and do all this stuff.
100% correct.
So 100% correct. And Bob's even going to sit there and back it up, because I can sit here with Bob, and let me tell you something. Bob and I.
Didn't she say something about him leaving his wife?
Oh yeah. And then you're on the video telling Jason, oh, you should leave your wife. So you want to sit there and show those text message threads? That text message thread, it was because we were sitting there because you called him Zaddy, and we all did that as shit. So that right there, as far as what you're saying is like hurtful and everything else, you guys know how we all been. And the same thing goes with Dana. Dana used to say that I used to flirt with Mike and Steven and all this other stuff. Do you guys know how we used to talk in the WhatsApp chat? Do you guys want me to pull up the messages and the pictures that we used to show in the WhatsApp chat? Crystal, J. Cruz, Kai or J. Cruz, you took a picture of your whole boobs and showed them to the group. You showed them to the group. So, Crystal, while you're over there showing all those text messages and making it look like that we were all flirting and being a type of way, we all fucked around with each other and we all fucking did that stuff. And you can sit there and say that without knowing people's perspective and everything else like that. We were all doing that. And especially in the WhatsApp chat. In the WhatsApp chat, when y'all used to send pictures of DICKs, when y'all used to show Diddy pictures and all this other, I'm talking graphic stuff in the WhatsApp chat. Would you like me to pull up the pictures? And matter of fact, I wouldn't even bring Nacho Nurse over in the WhatsApp because I didn't want her to see any of that stuff because people were over there posting vile shit over when we had the WhatsApp chat. So, Crystal, while you're over there showing the whole text message thread with everything else, when you used to call Zaddy and Steven and all them other stuff and all these other people, and you sitting there showing that text message thread, be for real. Be for real. I am married, Bob is married, Jason is married, and you're married. Okay.
I can honestly say I have never, ever seen anything inappropriate.
As far as anything goes like that, because when we sit, because we're not back on WhatsApp. That's what I'm talking about.
We are not on WhatsApp. I don't even know what WhatsApp is. Never had it. Don't know what it is.
Bob, that's before you came along.
Okay.
Before you came along, we had a WhatsApp chat.
Okay.
And it was Kai, J. Cruz, Hoodrich, Crystal, Mike, Jason, and Steve.
Okay.
And if y'all would have seen what was spread in that thing with the WhatsApp chat. And matter of fact, would y'all like me to go ask my husband if he knows that I talk to my mods? And I have talked to Jason and Mike?
My wife sits here and listens to us talk.
Okay.
There's nothing hidden. There's nothing going on. She hears the whole conversation.
Listen, you got a whole thing here, Crystal, because you think I got something to hide. Because I sure as fuck don't. Give me a second. Hey, babe. Give me 1 second. Hold on, he's sleeping. Let me go wake him up real quick. Hold on just a second. Okay,
I don't care. It's fake. I don't. Get out of your fucking face.
So first and foremost, everybody, while you're sitting here, my husband is literally trying to sleep, and he literally just said he does not give a fuck.
And that has been said many times. Wes does not care about social media. He knows
He
we
does not
talk.
give a fuck. He knows what I do on fucking social media. He knows that I talk to Jason. He knows that I talk to Mike. He knows that I've talked to Bob. He knows
And yes, I
how
have your
am on
phone number.
fucking social media. So why are y'all sitting here? Why are y'all sitting here worried about what the fuck I'm doing?
They're trying to twist narratives.
You're trying to twist narratives. And let me tell you something, Miss Crystal. Okay, while you're sitting over there doing all of that stuff, Crystal. Okay. You've done the exact same thing, honeybee. And you're over there trying to act shady as shit. And you know exactly how we all were in group messages and in text messages. So
75% of our messages have nothing to do with TikTok or the bullshit that goes on it.
Exactly. And like I said, she's over there being a whole ass messy bitch. She's being a whole ass messy bitch.
I guess I'm not surprised. I had a feeling it was coming.
So, and we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. All I got to say with that. So I know that Crystal really thought that she's doing something today. And I know that she thinks that she's, trying to look like a badass right now.
Crystal can be very aggressive at times.
Yeah. It is. And that's fine. But like Crystal, I will just say this about you, sweetheart. All of those messages that I have that you have said about other people, all of those messages that you have spoke on in the WhatsApp, all of those pictures that y'all shared in the WhatsApp, all of those pictures, some of them so graphic I can't even show. But anyway, I just think it's funny that Crystal's over there being messy because you know why? Because Crystal knew that it was probably going to catch up with her.
Well, all I'm going to say is this, and I really, it really makes me sad that Crystal has gone to this level.
Right.
Because it shows her true self.
It does. It does show her true self.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Yep. Yep. Yep, it does. It does. And like I said, as far as everything goes, with all of us mods that we have done, that I have been with, like I said before, Stacky and you guys come along.
And Crystal, if you're listening, I'm not going to sit here and bash you on live. I'm not that way. We knew this was going to come from you, and that's the sad part.
We knew it. That's the thing, is we all knew it.
Stacky, as soon as I'm done, I'll be down there to help you.
Yep, Stacky knew it. Pam knew it. Everybody had a feeling. Everybody had a feeling. But what you're not going to do is try to have people think bad on me, think bad on Bob, think bad on Jason, think bad on Mike, Pam, anywhere else. You're the one out here doing the shady shit.
Correct.
Exactly. And you're the one out here lying on a deceased man that you were never engaged to. But I know at the end of the day, I'm going to get up and I'm going to be just fine. And, that's all that matters. So I know that you're over there in Pastor Petty's box and you really think you're living it up, but honestly, you just look like a fool.
Well, maybe that's where she belongs.
And you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to keep carrying on. I know that I got Megan's support. I know I've got Andy's support, JoJo's support, Stacky's. I know that I got the people that matter. And if you want to go out there and you want to go spread your lies to trash people, and you damn right, Lip Glossy, I got you too. And that's another thing, Lip Glossy, is, you know, she had convinced me to get rid of you. And it wasn't until you and I had an in-depth conversation that I got it wrong with you. And
She was wrong, Lip Glossy.
And at the end of the day, I should have gotten rid of Crystal, because Lip Glossy's a real one. And me and Lip Glossy have had very in-depth conversations. So you can sit there and say, with all those text messages and everything else, and you know, you know how we all were as mods with everything. And
no problem, Lip Glossy.
Exactly. I just find it funny. I find it funny. But
I find it sad.
Well, you know why I find it funny is because she sat there and told everybody how I was her best friend. I was her best friend.
Over and over.
Well, no wonder, Crystal, you have said that you don't have any friends, and all your friends left you after Devin passed away. I think there was a reason. And there was a reason why you were not allowed to go to that funeral. And we're all going to be okay, Glossy. We're all going to be okay, because it's always the loudest one in the room that's the guiltiest.
No, there's some truth to that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everybody could have just walked away, but you decided to be messy here on TikTok. And I don't know who Dewey is. Yeah, Andrew, do you want to request a box? I want to clear this up with Andrew. Give me a second. Crystal's trying to call me right now. Crystal's trying to call me.
Imagine that.
Too late for that.
A little late at this point.
Decline. She's trying to call me right now. Crystal is. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't answer it.
Andrew, I have a question.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. I did not know where you were staying until that call, right?
Yeah.
What did she say? That's right.
You didn't know.
No, but Crystal's over there in Pastor Petty's live and told everybody that Pam and I are the one that called the facility.
Oh, I had no idea. I just woke up.
Yeah. So, but anyway, Crystal's over there in Pastor Petty's box being messy. But do you remember when we told you when Crystal had me tell you guys the story that happened to her?
Yeah.
And can you recall what was said that happened to her, that her fiance did to her?
They beat her.
And bashed her teeth in?
Yeah.
Stabbed her?
Stabbed her.
Yeah. Well, Devin's sister.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Well, Devin's sister called me on Facebook, and when I asked those questions, she told me that was a lie. So, but anyway, I don't want to keep you up here too long, Andrew. But you do know that Pam and I, we're not the ones that called the facility.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question. Wasn't it Crystal who sent you the message who says something to the fact of, are you sure what you're doing is the right thing to do? Something to that effect.
Correct.
Me?
No, to Shannon.
Correct.
So Crystal was the one who was threatening you from the get-go.
Yep. So, but anyway, but Crystal's trying to call me now. And she's probably in panic mode because she knows that all the lies that she told me were false. So, I find it very sad. So she's trying to tell me to come on to call her. No, you could have called me and had an adult conversation on the phone. You decided to be messy with it, Crystal, and you decided to go to TikTok and do what you did on TikTok. But I will say this. I find it just absolutely disgusting. So, whenever you get off of whatever high it is that you're on, just know that you lost a lot of good people that you could have had in your life. And Andrew, you and I have talked about me sending you the money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Crystal's saying that I'm withholding the money from you and I'm refusing to send it.
Bullshit.
It's not even Christmas yet. Jeez, oh Pete.
Right.
That's a straight out lie. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm okay.
Okay, well, don't let this get you worked up. You make sure you take it easy, buddy.
I gotta go.
Okay, get out of here, Andrew. Take it easy and rest.
Andrew, get some rest with me. So anyway, yeah, so there's that. Anyway, let's see who's wanting to come up in here. Give me a second. No. So, Pam and Bob and Stacky, we all knew that this was a possibility, right?
Yes, because what happens on the TikTok streets all the time.
Right. Right. And have I not told you ladies that like how me and Jason and Mike are how we have talked on text and everything?
Yes, it's funny.
And
Yep.
it's funny.
And we all laugh at it
Yep.
And we all literally laugh at it.
and make fun of it.
And it's
Absolutely.
we have and like I said, for Crystal to come out here and to show those text messages prove nothing. But like I said, if y'all would love for me to show y'all the WhatsApp messages, I guarantee you Crystal's husband maybe not even want to see that. It was funny. And Jason, you know, we've all talked to each other that way. And we've done it for a long time. I thought it was funny. And she was over there acting like she was doing a whole ass thing. Trying to make it look like that I'm over here cheating on Wes and you're out here doing this and all this stuff. Like I said, Jason, she showed her true colors today. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and we're going to all have a little group chat in our other chat here. I want to say, JoJo, Andy, thank y'all for being real friends.
Thank you guys for helping out.
Lip Glossy, thank you for being an amazing friend. Andy, thank you for being here. I'm going to keep you on as a mod.
Yeah.
Like I said, when it comes with the misfits and it comes with you guys, I know you guys got me. Same thing over here with Megan. I think me and Megan have come to the conclusion we're a lot more alike than what we think.
I agree. You have to go through a rough patch sometimes too.
But listen, we're kind of like sisters. You know what I mean? We just we had to fight through some shit.
That's right. You have to.
And the funny thing is that the funny thing is Crystal called me her best friend, and Crystal did all this other stuff. But I will say this: Megan has always been there more for me than she has. And Megan and I have had our moments, but we've always been mature enough to work through our shit. And anybody over there believing that bullshit, anybody over there feeding into that bullshit, just know that I got you. I know, Jason. You guys over there feeding into that bullshit. Jason's been with me for a long time. Mike's been with me for a long time. All you people, Stacy, everybody else has been there a long time. Like I said, you guys go ahead and talk. You guys go ahead and say what you guys want to say, because y'all been doing that enough. Y'all have been doing that enough. And I just know I'm not going to feed into your bullshit. And I know, Crystal, I know that you were thinking that you were going to get me to cry today and you were going to get me to be upset. But honey, when it comes up to here, I've got it together up here. Unlike you, I think you should work on some things. And I definitely think you need to stop lying on Devin. I think it's kind of disgusting. And I think maybe you should probably seek some therapy for that. But to y'all that have been here, Glossy, you can text me all the time. Andy, everybody else. K-Hop. Is K-Hop in here? Jason, is K-H-O-P in here? Is that Serena? Serena, you still stalking me, girl? You want to made the whole damn Reddit page and posted all that shit on that Reddit page? No, she on the outside? Oh, I bet she is, Jason. I bet she is. But, thank you, Tara. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you guys that are in here supporting me, and that are real friends and that want to sit here and be real people in my life. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters.
I'm getting follow requests right now on my other account.
From who?
3 guesses. And the first 2 don't count.
Crystal?
Yep.
Uh-uh.
I know.
That's
Ain't gonna
okay.
do it. Ain't going there. Ain't gonna entertain it.
That's all. I thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. And like I said, she took down her accounts, is what I don't understand. She deleted her accounts. No one spoke on her. No one said anything of her.
Nobody at all.
Nobody. But she's the one that came out here and decided to drop all the tea. Only thing that you did, honey, is make yourself look like a fool and a liar and a manipulator. Thank you, Leanne. And I will let you guys know that Andrew will be receiving his money.
He will.
I'm also waiting on a couple of other donations to come through. No, it is not at $1,000, Crystal. I don't know where you got $1,000, and I'm sorry that nobody can give you $1,000, but I have given you 100 for your birthday. I did give you 65 when you had something wrong with the bank and you had no money in your bank account. And Crystal, I did give you $35 when you wanted to buy new followers for your TikTok account because your other accounts were down.
Correct.
Yes, it is, Jessica. It is my Cash App that I have, that I am taking donations from. Yes, it is. So... But anyway, so I'm sure they're going to hold alive tonight, all those girls, and I'm sure they're all going to just rehash all the same shit they've been rehashing for months.
Which was all pointless.
You know, and that's what it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. But like I said, I'm not surprised she did this, but you know, sometimes when you're under the influence of certain things, you do crazy things. You do crazy things. And I know I just read your text message and you just said you spoke with Devin's sister. I'm sure you did. I'm sure, because she says you've been in panic mode for days now. And I don't know, Crystal. I think you need to seek some therapy. And I think for somebody that's out here spewing lies on a man that doesn't have a voice for himself, I think that's pretty pitiful. Because you had us out believing that this man was a complete and utter monster to you. But by the looks at it, it looks like you might be the real monster. Thank you, Andy. But anyway, you're going to have to rehash this out with Devin's family now because they know you've been out here spewing lies. So you're probably going to have to deal with that on the back end. And the truth always comes out. So I'm sure you're going to be dealing with that. But like I said, there was a reason why you weren't invited to that funeral. So, but anyway, Andy, all you guys, thank you. I appreciate y'all being here for me. Y'all are amazing people. And anybody that's over there entertaining Pastor Petty's side, y'all might want to think long and hard. I know you do, Barbie. I just think you might want to think long and hard before you sit there and spew things about what Crystal said. Because like I said, she was out there over there spilling the beans. Thank you, Pam. She was over there spilling the beans on everybody. But it sounds like to me she got in a panic and she thought everybody was going to start talking on her. So she thought maybe if she talked first, you know, she'd be able to get her story out first. Everybody would believe her.
Well, there's where the problem is, and there's where she's wrong. No one over here ever had any intentions on talking about her. Ever.
And no one did.
Nope.
Y'all seen one video, but who posted a video? She did. She posted a video. She did. So, and that's fine, Crystal. I've got recordings of you threatening me and whoever else was in that box threatening me. And I do have the recording, by the way, Crystal. And all I'll need to do is take that recording to my local sheriff's department. Absolutely. So, as far as I'm concerned, that was a threat. So, you're going to have fun with that one. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. And let me tell you something. Crystal will have to have me buy her a plane ticket or a bus ticket before she can get to me, because she ain't got no money. Okay? Let's just put it that way. And if you're so worried, Crystal, about Andrew, honey, you didn't even donate. You didn't even donate. So, but anyway, I'm the one that's giving you money. So, I've done a lot more for you than you ever have for me. And you know what? I have kept it classy, because I refuse to stoop to her level. And I refuse to stoop to Petty's level or anybody else's level on that side. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're all trash. And Pastor Petty, you got a lot of nerve to have that woman up in your box when she was out here gloating and everything else, laughing at you, showing your pictures to everywhere. When you pled guilty to child abuse, you abused animals, and you were dishonorably discharged from the Army. And that all, just from the source alone, tells me who you are as a person and who you carry in your box and on your platform. And as far as I'm concerned, it's trash. It's all trash. But anyway, you guys have a great day. I'm going to still keep trucking. I'm going to still keep being me. And like I said, you know what, Crystal? Do better, bitch. Do better. And quit lying on dead men. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye.
Bye, dear.